Alan Wake 2 offers a powerful narrative experience that blends psychological thriller with horror elements, drawing attention with its dark atmosphere. On one side, the nightmarish world of missing author Alan Wake, and on the other, the mysterious investigation conducted by FBI agent Saga Anderson drag the player into a dual-sided story. The gameplay balances discovery and clue following with tense encounters. The increasing unease with each step is felt even more intensely with mechanics based on the struggle between light and darkness. The storytelling is layered and cinematic. The atmosphere is constantly kept alive with visuals, sound design, and cutscenes. Puzzles are solved with details extracted from the environment and constantly keep the player's attention high. For those who love horror and story-based games, this production offers a high-level experience that makes you feel the tension to the core. Days Gone offers the opportunity to take control of a lone survivor in a post-apocalyptic world and embark on an action-packed and emotional journey. In this story, where Deacon John sets off on the road on his motorcycle, you progress in an environment where nature poses a threat as much as humanity. In the enhanced version, the visuals are much clearer, frame rates are more stable, and loading times are shorter. While freakers coming in droves create tension-filled moments, stealth and resource management continue to be one of the fundamental elements of the game. The dynamics of motorcycle driving combine with open-world exploration to provide a strong sense of freedom. The story deepens emotionally as the characters confront their past and make decisions. With its vast world, improved atmosphere, and renewed presentation, this production offers an experience worth rediscovering on PS5. God of War Ragnarok is about an epic journey that will determine the fates of Kratos and Atreus, and it reaches the peak of the series in terms of both action and storytelling. As the end of Norse mythology approaches, each encounter is harder, each decision feels heavier. The combat system is built on the foundations of the previous game, but it has become much richer with new abilities, weapon variety, and enemy types. The relationships between the characters are deepened. Dialogues and cutscenes create a cinematic integrity. Exploration areas are expanded, and the stories told in side missions create an effect parallel to the main scenario. The visual design is impressive with its attention to detail, and the use of atmosphere and lighting is especially striking. Offering a balanced and intense experience in terms of both character development and gameplay, the production manages to be one of the strongest story-focused games on PlayStation 5. Rise of the Ronin offers a free-form action-adventure experience that takes the player to the chaotic period of 19th century Japan. In this period of increasing Western influence, you chart your own path as a Ronin and determine your destiny with different factions and characters. The gameplay is completely free. How you complete the tasks and who you help is left to you. Sword fights are quite fluid, and tactical transitions with firearms add depth to the battles. Environmental details successfully reflect the atmosphere of the period, from rural villages to crowded cities. The decisions you make as the story progresses directly affect the world and character relationships. Offering both a historical journey and a personal war, this production offers a powerful experience that draws attention with its theme of freedom. Gran Turismo 7 is one of the most comprehensive driving simulations that appeal to car enthusiasts with its realistic racing experience. Offering the opportunity to race on different tracks and in various weather conditions, the game successfully reflects the real driving feeling with its vehicle physics, suspension system, and road-holding details. Its content is quite rich with its career mode, vehicle collection, modification, and license tests. Detailed vehicle models and track designs allow you to notice every little detail while driving. The sound design is also carefully prepared. Everything from engine sounds to tire slippage feels natural and powerful. Side content such as photo mode and automobile history also add cultural depth to the game. This production still stands out as one of the strongest options for those looking for a realistic racing feeling. Uncharted 4 offers Nathan Drake's last adventure as an unforgettable experience with its impressive visuals and strong narrative. Saying goodbye to retirement, Drake confronts both his past and his destiny on this journey for a lost treasure. The gameplay successfully blends cinematic action sequences with free exploration. Classic Uncharted elements such as climbing, taking cover, conflict, and puzzle solving have been made more refined and fluid in this game. Character relationships, dialogues, and cutscenes stand out with their dramatic structure. The version developed on PS5 brings the experience up to date with smoother performance and visual improvements. This production is at the top of story-focused games for both beginners and those who want to say goodbye to the series.
Christ! Hi there!
Monster Hunter Wilds offers the player an exciting action experience by balancing survival and hunting in a wild world full of giant creatures. While the detailed hunting system specific to the series is preserved, the open world design has been made more dynamic and natural. Each region feels like a living environment, from weather conditions to vibrant ecosystems. The clashes between monsters require hunters to move tactically using the environment. While the combat mechanics can be customized with various weapon types, cooperative missions emphasize team coordination. The animations are fluid, the creature designs are original, and offer impressive visual quality. This production, which stands out with its accessible structure for new players, also offers content full of high-difficulty missions for experienced hunters. Kingdom Come: Deliverance II further deepens its story set in medieval Bohemia, placing the player at the center of historical realism. As Henry's personal journey continues, themes of loyalty, revenge, and survival come to the fore in a world under the shadow of war. The combat system is again based on realistic and strategic foundations that are physically heavy. Character development, dialogue options, and mission structure are shaped according to the player's choices. The open world is wider, missions are more multi-layered, and environmental details reflect the spirit of the period. With camp systems, siege scenes, and daily life activities, the game invites the player to a true historical experience. This production, which successfully blends role-playing elements with historical accuracy, stands out as one of the most ambitious examples of its kind for those seeking realism.
Show what you're made of, criminal!
Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut takes an epic story shaped by samurai honor to the highest level on PS5, with expanded content and technical improvements. Jin Sakai's struggle on the occupied Tsushima Island offers a powerful narrative in terms of both action and character development. The combat system emphasizes swordsmanship and tactical thinking, while encounters feel as deadly as they are aesthetic. With the Iki Island expansion, New missions, enemies, and exploration areas add significant depth to the game. The environmental design is breathtaking. From wind-blown grass to mist-covered mountains, every detail completes the atmosphere. With DualSense features, the emotion in combat and environmental interactions become even stronger. With its visual elegance, calm narrative, and intense emotional structure, this production remains one of the most special experiences on PS5. Elden Ring offers a huge action RPG experience that takes the Souls-like formula to a whole new level with its open-world design. As you progress through a dark and mysterious geography called the Lands Between, you encounter a new threat at every step and a strong atmosphere with every discovery. The combat system is challenging but fair. You can develop your character as you wish and progress freely with different weapons, spells, and play styles. The sense of discovery is constantly kept alive with giant boss battles, secret areas, and layered narrative. The story is shaped by environmental details and character dialogues instead of classical narrative. Its visual design is gothic and impressive. Every area from foggy valleys to ruined castles is meticulously crafted. This production, which establishes a strong balance between difficulty and reward, is still at the top of the modern gaming world. Horizon Forbidden West offers an unforgettable adventure filled with technological monsters in a wild world rising above the ruins of humanity. This time, Aloy's journey takes place in larger, more dangerous, and much more striking geographies. The open-world structure encourages constant exploration, not only visually, but also in terms of gameplay. Each region is a different ecosystem. Each creature requires a different tactic. The combat system has been enriched. Battles have become more flexible with new weapons, melee techniques, and development options. The story deepens through the relationships established with side characters as well as the main quests. With its strong atmosphere and attention to detail, this production still stands out as one of the most impressive examples of the open-world genre.
I have to stay ahead of it! Gotta slow you down.
Baldur's Gate 3 combines the roots of tabletop role-playing with a modern digital structure, providing the player with an RPG experience that offers almost unlimited freedom. With its comprehensive character creation system, detailed dialogue options, and multi-layered mission structure, each player's story takes shape differently. While the transformative battle system requires strategic thinking, it offers the opportunity to make intelligent moves with environmental interactions. Group dynamics, character relationships, and decision-making moments constantly affect the story. Visually detailed animations and impressive environmental designs bring the fantasy world to life. Dialogues and voiceovers have a cinematic quality, and the narrative draws the player directly in. For those who want to experience role-playing elements in depth, this production is one of the most ambitious and comprehensive examples of its kind. Red Dead Redemption 2 takes the player on a journey beyond time with its huge open world and impressive story set in the decadence of the Wild West. Arthur Morgan's story, full of internal conflicts, offers an emotionally deep experience with every decision and every detailed animation. The open world functions like a living ecosystem full of random encounters, hunting, camp life, and character interactions. Horse riding dynamics, weapon mechanics, and environmental design almost give a real-life feeling. Even side missions are prepared with the same care as the main story and support the atmosphere. Running with a higher frame rate and more stable performance on PS5 makes the experience smoother. With its story, characters, and attention to detail, this production still continues to be one of the most impressive examples in the gaming world. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle brings one of the most iconic characters in cinema history back to the stage with a powerful narrative in the gaming world. Players embark on an exciting adventure with action-packed sequences while exploring mysterious ancient structures wearing Indiana Jones's fedora hat and whip. The gameplay combines discovery, puzzle solving, and cinematic action moments in a balanced structure. While the story takes place in locations woven with historical details, the atmosphere and environmental narrative leave a different taste in each section. The melee and aiming system is simple but effective. The tempo is constantly kept alive with dynamic transitions. Character animations and voiceovers are processed in cinematic quality. This production, which combines a classic hero with modern game dynamics, is among the prominent productions for players who love the feeling of discovery. A Plague Tale: Requiem continues the shocking story set in Amicia and Hugo's dark world in a bigger, more dangerous, and more impressive way. The threat of death spread by rat swarms is more prevalent this time, and the enemies are more ruthless. While the stealth-based gameplay is preserved, Amicia's defense and attack options are expanded, and combat moments are made more strategic. The use of environmental details and atmospheric lighting create a tension environment that draws the player in. As the story progresses, the psychological changes experienced by the characters become clear, and the narrative becomes more personal. The game keeps its emotional impact alive with its sound design, music, and dialogues. With both its dramatic structure and atmospheric power, this production offers an unmissable option for those looking for story-focused experiences.